you guys. All I gotta say is make sure you follow me on Instagram. Because if you watched the last vlog, I shared that we had a dilemma with the neighbor because he was playing music at like 1:20 a.m. really loud. Yesterday he did it again and I shared it on my Instagram and I like shared in the stories. If you missed it, I made it a little, I forgot what they're called, right here. Just go to my Instagram and go to neighbor drama. He turned it on to shower and then proceeded to do like a whole karaoke thing. I don't even know. Man, oh man. And then right now I'm looking out the window and the neighbor that is the one that was like super concerned parked his car like right in front of our garage because it's pretty close, but like we can't leave unless he moves his car and he's not even out there. Like he's nowhere to be seen. And today's also trash day. So if his car is in the way and our trash doesn't get picked up, I'm about to whip out some intense moves out here because we've had some issues where it's like the trash wasn't picked up for like a few weeks and it was really hard because our garage started to stink. I'm not playing out here. Today I need to run some errands. We need to pack some orders, ship them out. I'm gonna also take my liquid biocell. I haven't been taking this lately and my knees have been bugging me. I realized I haven't shared this, not sponsored or anything. I just want to help anybody who is struggling. I've been having like so many different chronic conditions, right? So I have Hashimoto's, which is hypothyroidism. I have joint hypermobility on the EDS spectrum. I have psoriasis. I have like so many different like fun little concoctions that make me, but this has significantly helped me with my knee pain. This is the Modera Life. It says it improves joint mobility and lubrication, supports cardiovascular health, improves skin's hydration, firmness, and tone. And I started drinking this because I started researching about why my condition like makes me like have pain, and the main problem with my condition is the fact that like my collagen isn't good. But I started taking this and it's just been phenomenal. I can actually see a difference. Like if I don't take it for like a few days, my knees start feeling weird. Like I just don't feel like my best. So I have it on a subscription. Like I literally get 2 bottles like clockwork every month. And I have a $10 off code if you want. You can share that with your friends too if you sign up with them. Like it's literally just like a friends coupon thing. Like I think it's very much worth it. With this, I've seen significant like improvement in my hair. Like the hair that grows out is really nice and like strong. And then I also like my nails grow really fast. I definitely feel like my firmness of my skin has improved and the tone. You know what? I also notice that I have like heart issues sometimes when I don't drink this. And now that I'm reading it, it says supports cardiovascular health. And I'm thinking maybe I should be definitely more on top of this. But I've been drinking this now for like, has to be over a year now. But I just keep it in my refrigerator. This is the flavor I like, the Life. It tastes like fruit punch. It's super easy to drink. They have one in like tablets that's like supposed to be the Life Collagen. Do not buy that. That's disgusting. I tried it. It's literally, I can't even believe they're trying to sell that. This one though is very delicious, very easy to drink. And I really, 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 really recommend it. So if you're someone who's dealing with like, you know, pain in your knees, your joints, or you're looking for a good quality collagen, like this is the stuff I swear by. I literally don't know what I would do if they went out of business. So that's how badly I'm like dependent on it because it really makes such a huge difference in my life. And collagen's what keeps you young. It keeps you like moving, you know? Nothing like a good coffee to start the day. All right, so looks like today is going to end up being a small business day. I have my coffee up here and we're like just getting to work. Tomorrow we're having a launch. Well, actually today, because you're watching this the day we're launching. So we have 4 new headbands and 4 new scrunchies on my boutique Justolena, which In case you don't know, that's my little boutique. But years ago, aka 2 years when we first launched, I released waffle headbands and they were such a huge hit. People love the fact that they're like thin, lightweight, and they're just kind of like breathable. So if you're someone who doesn't like headbands that are just thick and make you feel confined, like these are the ones. They're super duper stretchy, like they stretch out to like match your head size. So that's why we make them a little bit smaller, so it looks like they're small, because they stretch a lot. So we want them to like really fit your head perfectly. But we launch them every time they sell out. They're a little bit cheaper than the other headbands because the material is a little bit different, so I didn't want to charge you guys full price. But yeah, we brought back some new colors, and if you recognize, we actually brought back Kaya. This is the one we've had 2 years ago. So we had like Christmas ones. Like it was really exciting. We had neutrals. So this time we have fall ones. I'm really excited. So this is Kaya, and it's like a cranberry color. So I have to get the weights and the inventory of the ones we have right now. Kaya 0.8. And I have to make sure that I take the pictures because I didn't get a chance to do that yet, which is kind of upsetting because usually I'm like really on top of everything and ahead, but for some reason with like everything lately, I've just been behind. So my favorite is actually this olive one called Nala. It's like almost like a black it looks on camera, but it's very much olive. Like compared to my shirt, it's very much olive. These are really, really pretty. I'm obsessed with them. And we have a matching scrunchie, obviously. But I went on my Instagram for Shop Justolena, which, by the way, if you don't follow, definitely check out Shop Justolena. That's how you can get like the most up-to-date info. And if you have any questions or like there's an issue with your order or something, you can easily DM me on there, and I'm pretty responsive. We posted a picture of the headbands, and I was like, oh my gosh, which one do you think is the most fall? And people picked the copper and the cranberry. And I was like, what about the olive? This one is called Marigold. It's such a beautiful mustard yellow. Like this is such a pretty color. If you're tanner than me, you need this because it looks so beautiful. Like if I was tanner, like it would really bring out my skin tone, but I'm not. It's so beautiful. I'm like in love with it. And then obviously the scrunchie. So right now I'm weighing each piece because when you put products in the system, it has to take the weight. So then when you're charged or I'm charged for shipping, because I do free shipping right now, you end up figuring out how much your shipping label is going to cost. And then this one is Rue. This is the copper one. And that's the one that actually majority of people liked, that and the cranberry. So I'm really, really confused. All right, let me do that. Really, really pretty. And then we have the scrunchie. It's also 0.7. I am a little suspicious. Why is this one like that? You know what? Let's make them all 0.7. 0.7, 0.7. Okay, great. So now that I have done that, we need to count how many we have of each, so that I know how many to put on the site to say that we have. So my mom makes these on her like sewing machine and such. When I bought the fabrics, I usually just drop them off at my mom's house. And I usually go shopping for the fabrics with my sisters. Like Katie loves this. Lizzie always like tags along. But Katie like really has helped me a lot with like Justolena. It's so fun to do it together. But I dropped these off, like these fabrics I bought a while ago. Like I don't even remember. It might have been last year. And I dropped them off, and then my mom like one time was coming by and she's like, hey, I have the headbands done. And I was like, which ones? And she brought these, and I totally forgot that I bought these fabrics. I totally forgot. Sometimes like for fabrics, I mean, I'm still looking for a place that I really, really like to get like materials from. I have a few stores that I like to go to. Sometimes I order stuff online. Sometimes I go in store to pick out fabrics. But I'm like really, really picky. That's my problem, is I go to the store and like if something's not soft, if I don't like the feeling of it, I'm not getting it, no matter how cute the print is. And it took me a while to kind of get accustomed and learn like what are good and what are bad. Like obviously when you start a company or any business, there's always going to be hiccups and such. So for example, our earliest launches, I don't know which one to take to show you, but like the material is a little bit more smooth, which is not bad, but it's not my choice for headbands. Like I love when things feel knit. I love when things feel soft. And I've just like, since starting this, I've definitely upgraded the fabric significantly and still managed to like cut costs because I kind of was getting scammed by somebody, sort of. She was like a middleman to get the fabric when I could have just gone directly to do what I needed to do. So at the end of the day, you learn your lessons and you figure things out. And now I know better. Oh my gosh. This is so sad. We don't have a lot of the olive scrunchie. It's my favorite, and we actually don't have a lot of scrunchies at all, you guys. If you want scrunchies, you need to get them ASAP because we make the scrunchies from leftover fabric usually so that we don't have any waste. We try not to waste fabric. And that's why we brought like scrunchies in. Okay, I'm gonna count these. Okay, so I've been meaning to turn on the camera, but I've just been so busy. So I set up my office, like photo shoot area, which is all this stuff. Disregard the mess in the background. But I brought in these lights. I set up my little screen, so when I use my camera, I can see what I'm taking a picture of. And I'm currently taking the product shots for all the headbands and scrunchies that are launching today. I just finished like all of them together for like promotional content, and then I also got the photos of the olive ones. So I'm going to continue doing that. I'm just going to leave you guys. Sorry. I totally forgot to turn you on. I just got so in the zone. My hand is cramping though. I like can't hold my camera. Ooh. That like really surprised me that it cramped like that. It's still not doing its best. Man. Chronic conditions are fun sometimes. Woo! Now that I'm done with that, I have to edit the pictures. So I need my computer, I need the SD card. This is kind of like more of my 9-to-5 type of thing, where it's like I do the back end stuff for my small business and the administrative things for like being an online content creator. And I always wonder if this is something that you guys do want to see. I don't know where I want to edit these pictures. I typically leave the office to do this. Guess I'll do it in the guest room. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I used an SD card that like is barely functioning. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart while I'm editing this. Okay, I went ahead and did everything for the site, so everything should be ready. So at 5 p.m. today, when the video is going live, the vlog, you guys are going to see everything I just did. I just created the cute little website, like promo things, and I posted all over Shop Justolena. If you don't follow Shop Justolena, go ahead and follow us. Very exciting stuff, but yeah, now we have to go pack orders and we have to go ship them out because it's almost 5 o'clock and things are gonna close. to run to the post office and to UPS to drop all these off, so let's get on the road. So I dropped off the packages at the post office and UPS. These are 2 new locations I've never gone to, so I'm really hoping I'm going to make sure I'm tracking these packages, because I have shipped out a package before in like a bigger town, I guess, but they had like relatively small post offices and the packages took forever. Like, I had the customer emailing me and she was like, hey, like, I still haven't received my package. I'm like, that's so strange, like, you definitely should have gotten it by now. And so I would be checking and it still wasn't like shipped, so I even went to the post office and asked, and she's like, hey, listen, like, we're really delayed, like, it's just really backed up. So I wanted to kind of avoid that group of post offices because I didn't want you guys to, you know, not get your packages in time. So I decided to like avoid them at all costs for the most part. But this time, like, I really don't want to have to like go farther for my packages. So I'm testing it out with this round, fingers crossed before the holidays, you know? I want to see how it goes, because if it goes well, then I won't really mind using it again. So I'm going to track these packages to make sure they are a-okay and not just delayed more than they should be, because I can usually predict how fast a package should get to a customer, because in my system it tells me, like, it says like, oh, this should arrive between like this and this many days. So we'll see.